In the heart of South Africa, a story of courage, resilience, and unwavering hope was born. This is the story of Nelson Mandela, a man who became a global symbol of peace and reconciliation. Born Nelson Mandela in 1918 in a small village, he was later given the name Nelson by a teacher. From these humble beginnings, no one could have predicted the immense journey that lay ahead. As a young law student in Johannesburg, Mandela witnessed firsthand the harsh realities of apartheid, a system of institutionalized racial segregation that stripped non-white citizens of their most basic rights. Fueled by a deep sense of justice, he joined the African National Congress, or ANC. In 1944, he quickly rose through the ranks, becoming a key figure in the struggle against apartheid. Initially, the ANC pursued nonviolent protest. Inspired by leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, they organized boycotts, strikes, and civil disobedience campaigns, dreaming of a rainbow nation where all people, regardless of their skin color, could live together in harmony. However, the government's response was brutal. After the Sharpeville massacre in 1960, where police opened fire on peaceful protesters, Mandela and the ANC realized that nonviolence alone might not be enough. This led to the formation of the ANC's armed wing, Umkhonto we Sizwe, or Spear of the Nation. Their goal wasn't to harm civilians, but to target government infrastructure and symbols of apartheid. This shift in strategy made Mandela a wanted man. He lived on the run, a phantom figure known as the Black Pimpernel. But in 1962, his time as a fugitive came to an end. He was arrested and, during the infamous Rivonia trial, was sentenced to life imprisonment. From his prison cell on the desolate Robben Island, Mandela's spirit refused to be broken. For 27 long years, he became the world's most famous political prisoner. The Free Nelson Mandela movement grew into a global chorus, with concerts, protests, and international pressure demanding his release. He was more than a man in a cell. He was a living symbol of the fight for freedom. Finally, on February 11, 1990, the world watched as a gray-haired but unbowed Nelson Mandela walked out of prison, a free man. The moment was electric, a turning point for South Africa and the world. But Mandela's greatest challenge was yet to come. Instead of seeking revenge for the decades of injustice, he chose the path of forgiveness and reconciliation. He worked tirelessly with President F.W. de Klerk to dismantle apartheid and negotiate a peaceful transition to a multiracial democracy. For their incredible efforts, they were jointly awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993. In 1994, South Africa held its first ever democratic election where all citizens could vote. In a moment that once seemed impossible, Nelson Mandela was elected as the country's first black president. His presidency was dedicated to healing the deep wounds of the past and building a new, united South Africa. Nelson Mandela's story teaches us that even in the darkest of times, one person's courage can ignite a movement, that forgiveness is more powerful than vengeance, and that a dream of a better world is always worth fighting for. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey through history. If you were inspired by Mandela's story, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.